So greetings, everyone. Shaddah Da Family. Want to welcome everyone to the ATUN-RE OSOICE Progress, a.k.a. conference call. Today is April 1st, 2019. My name is Tank, and I want to say welcome. First, I want to start off by giving thanks to ATUN-RE The Real Messiah for all his blessings, all his lessons, all the things he's taught us, and him bringing us together and doing a great job and sacrificing his entire life for us to work together, and it being about, looking at the bigger picture and us coming together, unifying as a nation of people, because we're all one mind, like-minded individuals. And today, we're going to start off by first saying that we're going to start moving away from the conference calls, and the progress calls, and instead we're going to start having more focused classes where, it has a direct, topic information so everybody can stay on topic, everybody know what's going on, so it kind of more can roll a little better. So we're going to start doing classes instead of the conference calls. But if Chief want a conference call, of course, that's what it's going to be always. But during the week, we're going to instead have classes, that's going to be more of the focus. First, I want to, let everybody know that I want to, briefly talk about the movie Matrix, because it's kind of theme we're kind of going with. And we're kind of using that as a way of attracting the audience because people that movie itself kind of opened up a lot of us and where we kind of can, saw things from a different way, So I just want to first say that, the movie Matrix, we only saw 3 parts to it, but it's many, many characters in the movie Matrix. I'm sure all of us play a part, they only pick, certain characters to portray right now, but we're living the real life, Matrix every day in, day out, I know many of you all would like, to be closer with ATUN-RE, and it's possible, you just got to, seek them out. One way I got close to him, I used to nag him, I used to bug him, I used to stalk him, look for him, and after a while, that's when he started giving me tag stuff to do, So, it's possible to walk with him and talk with him, but I guarantee you that, he will raise your vibrations. He will teach you things about yourself that you didn't even realize that was wrong with you. He'll point them out to you, make them fix them yourself, So, if you're looking to, have one-on-ones with ATUN-RE, just seek him out. He's always available, And if whatever you want in this world, just ask for it, and it'll come to you. So today, the class is going to be focused on, it's going to be taught by, young elder. He's going to be speaking about, having a one-stop shop so we kind of can learn everything through OSOICE and learn it all. We're going to, first open up with the brother Anthony, a.k.a. Shining Brave. He's going to do the all prayer. Then young elder, yep. The young elder is going to go into his class. In the end, we're going to open up for questions and answers. Then we're going to close it out. So we want to say thank you to everyone. I love you all. Welcome. Peace and blessings. Brother Anthony, can you please open up with the all prayer? Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. I am in the love of the all, and all love is in me. I am a part of the all, and the all is a part of me. I am one with the all, and the all is one with me. I can succeed as a part of the all or fail as an individual. I can be all that I wish in the all as long as my wish is to stay in the all. I'm never alone. The all is, I am. The all can, I can. The all does, I do. El Kamoon. Boy. And now, I want to tell y'all, I'm about to bring in young elder. He's the reason why I really turned my head towards ATUN-RE in the beginning. At first my focus wasn't on it. I was with the Nuwaubian brothers and sisters. I still am. They're still brothers and sisters, but I was believing a lot of the stuff that was coming out of the books, coming from out of the, out of prison and stuff, man. So I wasn't really focused on him too much. And then when I heard young elder, it kind of solidified that this was a direct way I could go. So I just want to introduce young elder as that catalyst who brought me in, and I love the brother and appreciate him for that. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Shaddah Da. Yeah, far as the thing about Pops being locked up. Like I say, people don't understand the severity of how Pops is locked up and how they keeping a tight wraps on him. This man was going around turning niggas into gods. So, and they're definitely against that type of activity. So he's at a Florence, Colorado facility that's underground. I mean, he don't know if it's day or night. He probably don't even know what day it is. You know what I'm saying? Right now, based on, let's say, told him, because he underground 23 hours a day. And they come above ground, but the area that they take him to, you can't see, it's real, he in a real tight squeeze right here. And his mail, he got to read his mail through a TV screen. This dude's so dangerous. They seen him so as a threat. They don't even let him get his mail inside the thing. And then all the mail that he sent out, they either don't send it out or they rewrite it and send it out. So, if you got any books after Baba Yanun was in prison, that's real suspect, especially after they locked him up for writing books. They locked this man up to hide him from keep him from writing books. You think they gonna let him write some books and put them out? So all you new Wabians out there who got those books, they're suspect based on based on them facts, or based on that truth. You know what I'm saying? These people locked this man up for what he was doing. They didn't lock him up for no damn molest. That was all framed. They framed him on that. I'm talking about they locked this man up for writing them books, for putting information, waking niggas up. You know what I'm saying? So they locked him up for that. And you think they gonna let him write some books? So you got these brothers now that are going around and saying that Anu is a whole different person and this and that and he's evil and all this. Man, the truth of the matter is those brothers are in a confused situation because, like I told the other brothers, Ra and Anu is the same people. You know what I'm saying? These people, see, it starts in Kemet where these people come in, where different people come in and we teach them. And when we teach them, they take the information. Some people came in and stole the shit. The niggas who came up with the Zeus shit, they came in and stole the shit and took it and made it into what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? But different cultures come into ancient Kemet, learn, we teach them, they take it to their own place, and then they make their own people in correlation to our people. Like you got Tahuti, you got Thor. You got Zeus, you got Ra, you got Anu, which is all really the same construct of a person. As far as today, the Greeks came in, they saw we had Ra, so they went back and created their own Anu. They created their own Anu, and they call them Zeus. See? So it's different cultures, and Malachi even said that in the Total Tablets that Anu and Ra is the same person. That's why his name is El Ra Za Ku. Or Ra Za El. The Ra is still there. And in some of the movies, most of the movies, I was wondering why they were portraying Ra as a bad guy. In some of their extraterrestrial movies, they portray Ra as being a reptilian, coming here looking for a host to take back to his planet so he can put this baby in or whatever. I don't know if y'all ever seen them little shows like this. Yeah, but so what these FBI agents, these CIA agents, like I told, they got people that can write better than Pops. And what they're doing is they're taking Pop's work and reiterating it to try to confuse his followers, to try to disperse y'all up, to get y'all fighting amongst each other and arguing amongst what the information is all about. But you ain't never heard Pop say that shit when he was on the street. The shit you talking now, you new Nuwapians, the new information. The shit you talking now, you ain't never heard Pop say that shit on the streets. You ain't never heard Pop say that shit on the streets. And Pops knew a whole bunch of shit before he went in. He was dropping hints on a lot of shit. But the shit that y'all talking now, it just came out when he went to jail. Just recently. Most of the shit is just recently. And so you think that he been there for 10 years, they going to let him put some books out they're going to take you to the next level. And the feds are fucking, look, it's like this right here. They consider whatever this nigga sent out as a bomb threat, or if he write a letter and send it out, that'll be considered like a bomb threat or a threat to national security. If he write a fucking letter. If he write a letter, a book, or anything, it's considered as against national security. So of course they gonna fuck with it and put it, and they gonna So they're not gonna just put that shit straight out to the street, especially if it's some shit that's potent. They know that's the real deal. That shit is a threat to national security. That's why he in Florence, Colorado. So why would they let them put shit, still putting all these, like some niggas coming, I got that new box from Baba Yanun. Man, half of them niggas is writing them books themselves and putting Baba Yanun's name on it.
There's a reason for that. Peace of love. Shaddah Da, peace of love.
That is a reason. That is a reason. You know the reason? Because
Shaddah
Baba
Da,
Yanun can tell you what's going on with it. Baba Yanun can tell you, if you talk to Baba Yanun on the phone, he can talk. You can talk to him for 10 minutes, and you can write a book off of it, based off of the basic information that he gave you. So I understand how brothers could write a book, but I'm saying the information that they saying Baba Yanun's writing is suspect coming out of prison, when the feds is watching everything that he do, all his phone conversations, every fucking thing that he do, and nobody can give me no philosophical. Don't give me no philosophical reason why you think, okay, like, well, the Most High is allowing him to do. No, don't give me that shit. These motherfuckers are sitting up in there. Got this nigga. This nigga can't. If somebody mails something to Malachi, he got to read that shit to a screen. He can't even touch it with his hands. He got to read it through a screen.
He locked down.
Exactly.
Here's what I would like to say to all of you. What makes you think for 1 minute that Elohim or Anu or the heavenly host, Gigi, all the heavenly hosts, all the Riskians, all of Orion, would risk your safety with just one person, or dump everything onto the shoulders of one being? See, in that way, it's more convenient for it to be one being. See, if you shut that one being down, then ain't shit happen. It's like if you're on the football team or basketball team and you're down by 10 and it's third quarter, every man got to touch the ball. If you on the losing side, every man got to touch that ball. You might have a point guard who done put up 60 points in the first 3 quarters, but the end of that third quarter into the fourth quarter, every man got to touch the ball. Even though that main star player is the captain and he sets the pick, sets the plays, every man got to touch the ball because it's a team. So when you throwing it onto the point guard, well, when is the point guard going to say something? Well, there's no new plays because the point guard didn't make a play. You're forgetting you got a center. You're forgetting you got a strong forward, a shooting guard, and a power forward. You feel me? The other players are on the court, and you're like, go point guard, go point guard. Well, that point guard breaks his goddamn ankle, the game's over. Don't throw everything on the one man or one being, because we are a host, not one being, a host.
Hey, brother,
it's quite funny. No, real talk. It's quite funny. You think Dr. York is the only enlightened person? You think that Dr. York is the only one that is allowed? Give me a reason that he is allowed only him to channel the Elohim. Is it his bloodline? Through his bloodline? Is the York bloodline the only exalted bloodline on the surface of this planet? Think to yourself for a minute. Get from behind the 8 ball.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, we was having classes tonight, you know. So young girl he already had an outline he sent to us, and we got an actual video going on. So we're gonna put a video with the recording. So you know, but we like what you're chiming in on.
I'm sorry.
Hey, let that brother run it. That brother Zuriel can run it, brother. That brother Zuriel can run it, brother.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
I don't mean no disrespect.
Hey, he with me. Nah, this right. Hey, he with me. That brother can run it. Let that brother continue, Zuriel.
No, I didn't want to take over anything. No disrespect. I didn't want to take over nothing. I just wanted to point out to be careful, to not throw all your eggs in one motherfucking basket. Real talk. The spirit of the Elohim will rest in whosoever they choose. They pick Malachi Z off one day, they'll pick somebody else the next day. It is what they choose, not anyone else observing. You could only know that. I wish I could fully explain it to you so that you would get it. The best way to explain it is favor. You can find favor today and be unfavorable tomorrow. You understand? Simple. And it'd be the slightest thing. It could be the slightest thing. It depends on what is good for the purpose. What is good for the mission? What's going to accomplish and get the job done? So that's why I said you don't put it all on the point guard. The point guard might be the captain on the floor, but there's all these other players. There's at least 4 other players that the point guard has to deal with and share the ball with, to make sure the score stays at a steady pace or a steady rate and that they win the game. You can't have a point guard playing a strong forward or a goddamn center. I mean, if he's nice enough, he could play all positions if he's that nice. And if he's that nice, then the whole goddamn game, you might as well just get off the court because it's just him on the damn court. And that in and of itself makes no sense.
Send the callers, please mute your calls. Please mute your calls.
We just have to think. We have to think as far as there is a host. 24, exalting one over the rest is not going to do you any good. The only one you exalt over all the rest of the host is Anu and only Anu. Everyone else falls under that. When you get to a certain point, you realize it's like an onion. There's a level within a level, within a level, within a level, within a level. Then you get to the point where you say to yourself, well, fuck all of that. I ain't got time to be searching deeper levels and shit. I still got to pay my bills and deal with my life. So the idea is thinking too deeply on some shit is a good way to distract yourself from getting the job done. There's no, trust me, I'm with everything y'all saying. I feel you. I hear you. Please do not get distracted.
Hey, so do you think that these brothers who coming out with this information talking about Anu is the bad guy, they said they got the information from Bobby Anu, what's your take on that?
That Anu is the bad guy?
Yeah, he said that Anu is not with us. He's a whole other guy. That he's a reptilian. He's a reptilian that came down that eat men and all this.
Eat you all up like chicken. I told you, stop fucking putting dead birds in your body.
Hell yeah.
Stop putting the flesh of hoofed animals and dead birds in your fucking body. That's why niggas are so scared. Because they eating traumatized flesh. Them chickens are kept in pens and they're traumatized. They're constantly in fear. Cows, before they're killed, are in a pen and they see other cows being killed and slaughtered. Think they don't know that they're next? There's fear that deals with that. When they tap them in the head, they die in fear. There's fear in the flesh. That's what makes it taste so good. Fear makes the flesh taste good.
That's so they want you to
be fearful so that all right, I ain't even going to go into like some niggas. You ain't seen no shit like that. Like, nigga, none of us walked down the street and seen a fucking monster pop out of somewhere, a fucking reptilian start chowing down on somebody in front of us. Niggas ain't seen no shit like that. We just theorizing and talking about the shit. But if you really want to get technical, if you want the real motherfucking truth, you're going to have humans biting other humans outright trying to eat them. Don't believe me, check it out. Forget about somebody else coming in and fuck you up. Your own people's going to fuck you up. And the only way we're going to survive is if we truly care and love one another. It's through the caring heart that stops this bullshit from actually going too far. See, right now we're dealing with just the stain of degradation, the stain of not being disciplined. We're looked at as the most undisciplined race on the goddamn planet. We have examples of discipline, but as a whole, we promote non-discipline. We advertise ourselves as non-disciplined and oversexed. There's no information because the people who are bringing out the information, they're waiting to hear it from the main man, or whoever they think is the main man. And they're just regurgitating the same shit the nigga said from 20, 30 years ago. Talking about our news of reptilian. All the shit is convenient. Y'all heard about Nipsey Hussle passing getting murdered today? Or was it yesterday?
Yeah. LAPD killed him. Off-duty bitch-ass cops. With the help of the FBI, you know they was in on it.
And what you think that was about?
Well, I got a lot of reasons, but like I don't think it was the Dr. Savior shit. Because I mean, I think it had something to do with property. Because the nigga was buying a lot of property in certain neighborhoods. There's a lot of shit, man. You know. He was getting ready to have some kind of gang meeting tomorrow with all the gangs and shit. So I'm thinking that man, the way he was killed, it was like a hit. You know what I'm saying? It was military style, Navy SEAL style, how he was hit. You know, they are professional, broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? It was all ritualistic the way it looked. You know what I'm saying?
We all
It was
niggas
all
in the hood.
how he was shot.
You know, there's only two reasons why a nigga get murdered, man. You either get murdered because you owe money, you violated, or it's retaliation for a hit that you did. Those are the three reasons why niggas in the hood get murdered. It's bugged out. People come up. Everything is now a conspiracy situation, when it's really just a simple matter of normal human shit. That's disgusting. I just watched a video the other day of this sister getting beat the fuck up by her boyfriend or whatever nigga that was in her house. He beat her face unrecognizable. On Facebook, I think it was on Facebook Live or some shit. I haven't seen the crazy shit. This man kicking this old lady in the head on the train and shit. Crazy shit is happening all over this, here in North America and overseas. And not everything, for real, is a conspiracy. A lot of it's human nature and human error. A lot of it is just some straight up street shit. Not no conspiracy shit. I'm always suspect not of people, but suspect of the conspiracy thing, because I feel like the conspiracy thing is a bunch of bullshit in order to distract you from what's really going on. See, if you think it's a conspiracy, you'll bust your brain imagining all types of what it could be, what ifs, when all the time they're still operating. Like they haven't stopped their operation. So like you'll struggle to figure out what they're doing, but they're still doing it. So it's never you see what they do, and you stop them or prevent them from doing it again. That doesn't happen. What happens is they do some shit, and then you ponder on why and how they were able to do it.
And so, what's your take? He got killed over some nigga that he killed a long time ago, or he got killed because he owed somebody some money?
I'm gonna tell you what, bro. When you live in that lifestyle, you won't get what come with it. Straight up. It don't matter how many years. It don't matter. Like you could have did robberies. You could have did shootouts. You know what I'm saying? You could have jokes in the street with you know what I'm saying, whatever get high, the motherfucker supply, whatever demand motherfuckers had. You feel me? You know, you could have did that and then stopped. And the shit from 10 years ago will rear its ugly head while you walking down the street with your daughter or your son or your girlfriend, your wife or your mother or your whole fucking family. It don't matter. On your way from the cookout to go pick up supplies from the store, you run into some nigga that you robbed 10, 15 years ago. And he ain't never let that shit go. Now he gonna see you about it. Or you the nigga that set that man up for him to get a home invasion. Or the broad that you used to set that nigga up, he done found you through the broad. The shit is always going on like that, bro. Niggas done got scammed. Niggas done did a lot of grimy stuff and figured like now because they got they're trying to live their life right. or in a righteous way, like they don't have to pay. There's a price for everything. And this is not saying that what happened to any brother, any tragedy or murder happening to any Nubian is deserving. But I'm going to tell you what, that dude that beat that sister up in the video, oh yeah, he need to get his head cut off. What he did. Because that boy watching that shit brought up past trauma. And that's another thing we ain't dealing with. We distracted about conspiracy theories, but we ain't even policing our own fucking community. Like, we're allowing niggas to rape children. Come on, man. Like, real talk, come on, man. We're allowing women to rape children, men and women to rape children, men and women to beat up on each other, men and women to sell drugs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hustle dope in the community, cocaine in the community, and then these people are getting hooked and they have fucking kids. We're allowing children to go to school with dirty clothes, even though they're not our children, but they look just like us. We got all this knowledge, but no, it's like a giant bubblehead with a scrawny, thin body. We're like grades. We're very technical and we're very knowledgeable, but we're physically weak. We're tough with each other. Or you'll beat the shit out of a man that look like you if he violates you. But a white man violates you, a Caucasian violates you, you ain't gonna do shit. We need to cut the shit. Fuck all that conspiracy shit, man. Fuck all of what they're doing. Fuck what they are doing. Because technically, regardless if you know about it or not, they're still going to be able to do what they want to do. Obviously, niggas ain't been able to stop it yet. With all the knowledge and all of the credentials that niggas got and all the I'm this and I'm that, niggas still ain't stopped the devil yet. These children, these little girls are still getting snatched up. Niggas will be walking right past it. Nigga won't even put his body in harm's way to protect that child that's not his. He'll just pull out a cell phone. And not just men, but women too. Women don't even protect each other. Women don't jump in front of a fucking man beating a woman up to make him stop. Women don't gang up on men to make him stop beating up on another woman. Fuck what's going on outside the community. Fuck everything going on outside. Fuck whatever's going on outside the community. Fuck it. Do you get where I'm coming from? Do you get what I'm saying to you? How can you clean your house up if you keep studying your next door neighbor's shit? How are you going to cut your grass if you keep looking at your neighbor's grass? It could be said that we admire the Caucasoid. We admire the devil. It could be said. Because we talk and spend so much time on what the fucking evil person is doing and talking about it. Fuck that, man. I'm dead ass, man. I'm dead serious. And if any of y'all niggas ain't got a gun, y'all better get your fucking arms up. You better get a sword. You better have a sidearm and a sword. You are required to have a sidearm and a sword, either a katana or one of them goddamn Greek Spartan swords from the 300. Something with heft. Something that weighs, a sword that weighs at least 25 pounds. Anywhere from 15 to 20 pounds. I would say 15 to 20 pounds. And sharp. Having knowledge of the Most High does what? When you can't even protect your own child. That sounds like Christianity. Pop said he was going to a secluded place, didn't he? Didn't Dr. York say that? I know you remember when he said it. He said out of his own goddamn mouth he was going to a secure place very soon. I believe he said it during the Zed Fest in '99. I could be mistaken. But I know he said it because I heard him say it. And there's audio and video of him saying it. Don't turn this into what is that dude's name? Yahweh Ben Yahweh. Where that dude, Yahweh Ben Yahweh, is locked up, but he still has his devout followers and shit talking about it's a government conspiracy to lock up Jesus Christ and shit. I'm done, man. I'm not on a rant. I want to humbly thank you for allowing me to express myself. Thank you very much.
Yep. Thank you for those, Elder Zuriel. Thank you.
Yeah, that was fine right there.
Yep.
Your take is the shit that's coming out right now, Zuriel, from the jail cell, could be suspect.
We'll say what now?
Like the brothers that's going around beating other brothers up, talking about a new is the devil.
Oh, they could say whatever they want. We see you too, Black Devils. As soon as ATUN-RE, Dr. York came out with the scroll, we see you two, Black Devils, and time went on after that. There's a time after that, like after the scroll came out, and then he did classes on it, on Black Devils. There was a time period of awakening. So when you realize that you're a Black Devil, you are of your father. You want to do your father's work. They got a job to do just like we do. I tell niggas this all the time. We got a job to do, and the cops got a job to do. Cops' job is to stop me from doing what I have to do to feed myself. Straight up. That's his fucking job. He's there to stop me from doing what I have to do. Not what I want to do, but what I have to do to feed myself and survive. It's a game. if you hiding from a monster, the monster is chasing you, right? And you're in the woods. You know, I watch some scary movies, and I'm always like laughing at scary movies because the people, when they hide from the monster, they're always breathing real hard and shit. Like the monster or the killer can't hear you breathing hard and shit. And they always manage to knock something over on a shelf, or, you know, tip something or knock something over. It's all the time. Or they're running from the monster and they always seem to trip and fall. So convenient. It's hilarious. At what point, if you're dealing with a devil, you're dealing with demons. Well, not dealing with demons, but yeah, in a kind of sort of way, yeah, dealing with devils and demons. Because we're surrounded. The wall has been breached. They infiltrated the Nwapian nation, they infiltrated the church, family, they're in our bloodline, our sister, our brother, our niece, nephew, son, daughter, wife, mother, father, aunt, uncle, grandfather, my nigga. You know, I said something to my daughter the other day. I said, devils can act nice or act kind. It doesn't mean that they're kind. It's acting. Best actor is a devil. Black or white, best actor is a devil. They're able to put on the appearance of whatever pleases you, either physically, either through the flesh, the blood, or the gas. Or the flesh, the blood, and the spirit. They're able to produce whatever in that order: the flesh, the blood, and the spirit. Or the flesh, the blood, and the soul, spirit, to appeal to you. This is what's happening now. These are the things that are happening now at an alarming rate. They got to front and act, hoping that they get a reprieve, or like no one's looking. It's that type of shit where the dude, I've done that before. And if you were a hustler, if you ever, went to a concert and shit, and if you ever worked backstage or had a backstage pass, if you've ever worked backstage or had a backstage pass, you know how to gain access to concerts without actually working at the concert or paying to get into the concert. All you got to do is act like one of the motherfucking bag boys or stage hands carrying in some equipment. Oh, I didn't get a pass. I need a pass. And you know what you're doing? Yeah, you could walk right up in that motherfucker and a free show. Be backstage with the stars and all that shit. If you know how to do it. Well, it's the same damn thing. It's true what they say, the devil's in the detail. What have you all seen in the past 10 days to affirm to you a personal affirmation that you recognize, like a personal, like only you know about it? How many of you had that experience in the past 10 days, Liv? It was proven to you that this is literally some other shit. Be honest. In the past 10, 20 days. Anybody?
Really? Yep.
In the past 10, 20 days. I'm going to tell any of you that are experiencing this, I want to ask you a question. How many people on this line have televisions in their home?
I do.
All right. Out of all of you who have televisions in your home, I implore you, if you haven't yet, to unplug that motherfucker and let it rest for 30 days.
Yep.
You're going to go through a withdrawal. I'm not saying don't use the internet. I'm just saying just turn the damn TV off. You're going to go through a programming withdrawal. You're going to come up with every fucking excuse as to why you should turn on the television. You'll say, oh, it's just to watch a movie. Oh, but I need to check the numbers. Oh, but I need to check the local news.
Let's get it.
This goes right in line with fasting. It's not just food, a solid waste. Like, honestly, the fucking food is dead, man. It's dead.
That's
food
right.
Is dead, man. Like, let's cut the shit. Food is dead, man.
Let's talk about it.
You're putting death inside of you, man. If you're doing it 3 times a day, you're dying 3 times a day. That's why they call it a diet. If they're telling you to die extraterrestrial.
That's right.
See, it's not D-I-E then T. It is D-I. Because I and E are interchangeable in phonetics. So D-I in and of itself is a word. It's telling you to die extraterrestrial.
That's right.
You will die extraterrestrial if you continue to eat. You are not the one that requires flesh.
Drink.
Correct. You require fluid.
That's right.
Yes. Fluid, yes. Meat, no. You can puree your vegetables. You can eat your vegetables raw. You can even, matter of fact, you can even saute and cook your goddamn vegetable. I don't give a shit how you eat your goddamn vegetables.
Hey, that's right.
Eat your
vegetables.
Eat your nuts.
Eat
what the fucking birds eat, goddammit.
That's right.
The birds that fly, not the birds that walk and crawl. The birds that fly.
Not no chicken head.
Eat with the parakeets, the parrots and the motherfucking what are those other birds? It's the parrots and the cockatoo. Eat with the cockatoo
the king.
and the parrots.
Eat what the kings eat. Eat what Baba and Yanun and ATUN-RE eat. Or Dr. Sadie's.
Eat unleavened bread. Eat crackers and olive oil with sesame seeds if you want.
Yep.
You heard where I was going with that. To all that
Eat
knows,
like a bird. Eat like a bird, baby. It's the school of the birds, baby.
Stay away from chicken soup. Let me tell you something. What's up with chicken soup and the common cold? You're given when you eat chicken soup. Chicken soup is chicken blood mixed with water and seasoning. That's what chicken soup is, chicken blood. just because it's clear doesn't mean that it wasn't blood or isn't blood.
Hey, it's still gold is in the blood, baby. Gold is in the blood, baby.
Chicken soup only is to siphon out the virus, the cold virus, or the influenza, or not the fever, but the cold, to draw it out from your bloodstream through your stomach lining.
Chicken broth, not the meat.
Yeah, the chicken broth and the chicken soup, chicken blood. But that you got to remember, the goddamn chicken died in agony and in motherfucking fear.
That's right.
Isn't it funny how the cold is attracted to the fear in the chicken blood and it draws it out of you? That's why you get, when you got a cold, the chicken soup. Hot chicken soup, hot chicken broth.
The wonton soup.
You're not a carnivore. You're not carnivores.
That's right.
You eat meat, you're going to think like a carnivore. You're going to think selfishly. Me first.
Square teeth. We
me
got all square teeth.
Me first. Me above everyone else.
That's right.
Me.
That's
Because
right.
when you're
That's
a carnivore,
right.
you don't share. You don't share. Carnivores don't share unless they're in a pack. And there's an alpha of the pack of carnivores. In a pack of carnivores, there's an alpha. The alpha gets first dibs on the kill. And all rest are subordinates. So if you're a carnivore, you're going to accept that type of situation if you understand what I'm talking about.
Hey, but you still could do the right thing now. Don't let us bash you now. You still can be oh so white and oh so nice now. No,
No. Hold on now. Of course. Don't mess this with that. Do not mix this with that.
You know, I got to let everybody know that, we eat same thing y'all eat. Y'all drink chicken broth, we drink chicken broth too now.
Oh yeah, we're not listen. When you've lived as a human.
Hey, thank you.
30-some years, 40-some
years. No, a poor and like nearly full to say, a poor prisoner. Come on.
All right, I can chew that.
A prisoner that has to survive and take care of your grandkids.
It's not like all of a sudden, like I always say, when you're in a car going 100 miles an hour on a wet road and you need to come to a stop, you don't slam on the brakes and then pull the emergency brake. You'll crash. You take your foot off the gas. You take your foot off the gas and you ease your foot on the brake pedal.
Slow it down.
Yeah, you could either pump it, slightly pump it, slowly pump it, or
you would send your body, your incarnation, you'll send your body or your incarnation into shock.
Correct.
This is
so what you do
a little bit at a time.
Down gradually. You gradually slow down.
We're not trying to make you crash into a wall.
This is where you go into the 2 meals a day. If you
the lentils.
Right. If you're eating 3 meals a day, you go down to 2.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And however you want to do it, but make sure you have at least 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours. I would say 7 hours, not. You have 7 hours between meals. If you're going to eat twice a day, you have to have 7 hours between meals.
So you can digest.
Exactly. Because you done put death in your body, so now you need to digest it.
Hey, man, time to go to work. OSOICE.
The key is to not need the lie that you have been given. I'll say that again. I'll say it again for those who didn't hear.
Facts.
ATUN-RE is going to come up soon.
Man, please, ATUN-RE.
He's going to come up soon.
Man, please, man.
Let me repeat what I said.
Please repeat it.
Your purpose here, what you forgot when you came here, is to remember to let go of the lie and embrace the truth. The truth is you are. Everyone else hopes to be. It's hope. The world around you is based on hope. Let me ask you a question. Do you know, if you're in a house, are you in a house, an apartment building? Are you certain that shit is going to remain standing or remain structurally sound in the next 10 seconds? If you say yes, lying to yourself.
Man.
I'll let that sink in. Let that sink in. You don't know who built it. You didn't build that building. You didn't build that house. You come from the bloodline of builders.
Woo!
Who build civilization and kingdom. And you're sitting in structures that weren't built by you. And if you say within 10 seconds from now that structure that you're sitting in is still going to be structurally sound, you're lying. You don't know. Except that you don't know. You know why you don't know? I'll tell you why you don't know. I'll tell you the reason you don't know. You forgot you accepted a lie. Let's move back to food. You forgot you accepted a lie. That burger is juicy because it's bloody. It's bloody because it was murdered. After you eat the burger, nothing else seems to quite hit the spot. After you eat the first piece of fried chicken, nothing else seems to quite hit the spot. That big T-bone juicy steak, medium rare to well done to burnt, nothing quite hits the spot. To the point where people don't even realize they can't even they can't even control themselves. You got another being's blood running through your veins that died tragically, and you think you have self-discipline. And this is a lie. Another lie we have all accepted. The reason why I'm talking about this is because I went through it. What I'm talking about to. And most of you are now currently going through that. No self-discipline. Another being's blood running through your veins.
That's right.
Another being that died tragically. Listen, it's like this, and no disrespect to Caucasians, but that is their nature. They are carnivores. They're the ones that, it's quite obvious, they are very warlike. This is part of their natural habitation and natural eating habit, to eat flesh. What happens if you don't eat? You're going to die? You're going to starve to death? Go and research starving to death and how long it takes a human to survive without food. People don't want to not eat because they are in fear of the pain. They interpret that burning sensation in your stomach, in their stomach sac, as pain. That's not fucking pain. Take a hammer and next time you're hungry, take a hammer and bang your hand with it. And tell me which hurts worse. Or take your baby toe and slam it up against the edge of the wall and see which hurts worse, your hunger pain or your baby toe. I've said this plenty of times before. When you're sick, I said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I've said this plenty of times before. When you're sick and you go to the hospital, if you got a virus, they give you something. Either they give you liquid or a freaking pill. Or they give you a shot. Or they hook you up to an IV. And all of whatever goes into your body goes through the stomach first. That's the only organ you cannot live without and you cannot replace.
I hear a lot of noise in the background. This is Munam, a.k.a. Nikki Love. How is everybody doing?
What up, Nikki? What up, Nikki girl? We missed you.
How you doing? How you doing?
We love you, Nikki. We love your ass, nigga.
Who's this?
That's Pharaoh. That's little sojourning soldier, the nigga in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. I thought that was my cousin.
I love your motherfucking ass. Brought me the ATUN-RE, nigga.
This ATUN-RE, I had a dream about your ass the other night. Anyway, we're going to talk about that on here. But what y'all talking about? Because I like the topic of galactic stuff. I've been on that. The higher beings been talking to me. What's going on with that?
One of y'all niggas better break it down, but she started breaking it down.
You're damn right, because y'all ain't talking. Y'all too silent for me up in here. There's some real stuff going on. We got the higher beings and the talking. I'm going to tell y'all like this.
Shout out, family.
Based off of what's going on, they're talking to us. A lot of stuff is going on we need to pay attention to. But in reference to what the brother was just saying about the body, he's totally right. But do you all know that the organs have changed? Do you know that the anatomy of the body has changed?
No, we didn't know.
Okay, well, if you all go look it up, the anatomy of the body has changed. The intestines are working slower now. So if you're not desiring...
Is that what niggas used to be in class talking about? ATON? What about the electron, into electron, or the proton? You remember that question in the class? Nigga used to be like, yo, when everything flipped and all the negative electrons, you remember that shit, Nick?
I remember. That was a long time ago.
Break that shit down for us, Nick.
We're not breaking that down right now because at the end of the day, I want to come off of what the brother just said. He's talking about something that's very important. He's talking about me, and there's a spiritual aspect to that. And what we got to understand is that the physical body right now is going through a cellular change, right? So what's happening
tie that shit in. You know how to tie that shit in. You know when the molecules change, the diet change, the mind change. Tie that shit in, girl.
Everything. Who's this speaking like that? Who's saying tie that shit in? Who's this talking like that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about all that. Don't. You just keep teaching. You just keep motherfucking teaching.
Look here. Let me explain something. We are going through another level of goddamn evolution. Okay, so the body is physically changing. So I was listening to the brother, and the brother was talking some real good stuff because all he's saying makes a lot of sense. So what's happening to us now is that we are evolving. We're going through a transformation. We are going through a DNA reactivation. The body is changing at a cellular level. So if you look up the anatomy of the physical body, the stomach is not even where it used to be anymore. The lungs are not even where they were. You're talking about the intestines working slower, so a lot of people are having stomach problems, okay? So basically, I wanted to see what he was saying because we must pay attention. Our bodies are becoming lighter. We're becoming lighter beings now. So as we become lighter beings...
Bring it down, girl!
I want y'all to stop thinking. I'm sorry, sister. I want y'all... I'm sorry, I mean to cut your wisdom. Go ahead. Please continue.
Yeah, bro, you got a damn umbilical cord, bro. She was about to goddamn bring a baby on your ass.
No, I want it, because he's serious about what he's saying, but there's something behind that. I mean, he gave the breakdown of, the meat and the trauma that happens to these animals as you eat meat, but now we have to recognize many of us are coming away from meat. We don't even like the smell of it anymore. You know what I mean? And this is on the third stuff. So what's happening is, he's totally correct. He's giving you all the science behind it, what happens and how it affects your mind, your body, and your soul. But now, what we have to understand is that we are becoming lighter beings, so it's naturally happening. We're naturally wanting to get away from the very thing that has been traumatized, which is your meat, your chickens, your cows, your pigs, whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm going to let the brother finish because I was listening to what he was saying.
Hey, I'm selling barbecue, so y'all don't fuck up my business now. I'm fucking with y'all. Y'all niggas gonna laugh today. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Y'all niggas gonna laugh.
Well, hi, brother, because I wanted to hear what the brother was saying.
I know, but I had to make you laugh.
The purpose of talking about this is simple. There has to be a forum, open discussion on a consistent basis. You got to rev it up in the people. Same way we learn in the community, stop eating pork. Same way we learn in the community about black man is God and black power and all that shit. We need to start spreading the same information. See, I said it many times before, but it's hard for people to comprehend, but I'll try to explain it again. And I have no problem because I find it fun.
Break it down, big bro.
In this three-dimensional world, you have a solid, a liquid, and a gas. In this three-dimensional world, you have a mother, a father, and a child. So the father gave you a brain, which is in your head. That brain in your head has a spinal column attached to it. And if you see the nerve endings that come out from the spinal column displayed, if you see an artist rendering or a scientific photo of an actual brain, and people donate their organs to science, they have laid out a human brain on the table with the spinal column, the spinal cord attached with the nerve endings laid out. Looks like a fish. You think that the brain that you think with the brain in your head. Your whole cognitive thought comes from the brain in your head.
Oh, the brain in your stomach. Remember, Pops told us about the brain in your stomach, too.
The brain in your stomach the brain, the stomach is a brain.
That's right. Facts.
It's a fucking brain. That's where you get your 720 from.
That's right. Break it down.
Your 360 degree. What humans have 180, 180 degrees of good and 180 degrees of bad, or positive 180, negative 180. That whole concept is nice as a child mystery, was something you would teach children. We're all adults, for lack of a better word. In English, I would use the word adult. We're adults. Your mama gave you a brain and your father gave you a brain. Your mother's brain was connected through your belly button to your mother.
Dig it. The way to your heart is your what? Stomach. The way to my at is where? Your stomach.
So when you eat, the reason why you have bad dreams is because of what you eat. Those spaceships, when you go to bed at night and you have vivid dreams, certain people, like, I remember when I was still getting into the information and shit, finding out about myself, I was still eating meat, like, still eating 3 meals a day, eating real hearty. I was eating real hearty, nigga. Feel me?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you can do it.
And I'm an excellent cook. I've been told I'm an excellent cook. So, you know, my children's mother, she gained a lot of weight as well as I did. All right? And,
great cook.
Who coming into the information, right, during this time of myself, I used to have wild-ass dreams. And the wild-ass dreams came from Burger King. Burger King Whoppers, meals I made at home, because I was working like 2 jobs, so I wasn't really home around this time to cook. I would just buy my food on the go. So I know about eating.
Like the rest of the YouTubers, like the rest of the Burger King YouTubers.
Look, I worked at JBS Supply, JBS Slaughter, JBS out in Souderton, Pennsylvania. JBS supplies, it's a meat packing and slaughter house. They supply mostly beef, pork, and chicken. Some not your chicken really, but most of your beef and pork. I worked security, and I had to actually patrol inside of the slaughterhouse, and I had to go onto the kill floor, where they call it the kill floor, where they keep the pens, where the livestock is being slaughtered.
Bro, I don't never want to eat no more. Hey, bro, after you tell the story, I don't never want to eat no fucking meat no more.
Bro, I went into, after they showed me what happens, because as when you're working security, you have to know what's going on. And it's the thing with supervisors, and the supervisors have this thing. There's a lot of retired military. A lot of retired military are, supervisors at this place, so, and private security, so they have this thing. It's a military type of atmosphere, so they're like, yeah, let's see if you got the stomach for this. So I had to endure a lot of shit. So I had to endure seeing these animals, feeling their emotions, being around them. You can, first of all, being around live animals, livestock. If you've ever been on a farm, you know how cows smell. Number 1. Number 2, you know how livestock smells. Number 3, being around animals that know they're about to die and they're anticipating death and they're sad and they're crying and you can tell their tone. There's one thing about, you might not understand one thing a nigga could go anywhere on this fucking planet. You might not know the fucking language, but you can tell by the tone what the fuck that person is saying. You can pinpoint what the fuck they're saying about the tone, the way they're talking to you. You could tell if they're pissed off. You could tell if you might not be able to tell the words that they're speaking to you, but you could tell if they're in dire need of help. You could tell if they're pissed off. You could tell if they're telling you leave them fuck alone. You could tell if they're saying hi and they're trying to communicate with you and they're trying to see if you need help. I'm telling you this. I was in that goddamn pen. Those goddamn cows. They were crying for help, and it was the saddest shit. It was the saddest shit. It made my eyes water. My eyes was watering. From the sadness, I had to go. I had to leave that motherfucker. Not the job, but I had to leave the kill floor. I couldn't take it. That shit was sad. And after that, beef. And here's the kick about it. 5 years, 5, 6, 7 years, no beef after that. And then I went back eating beef, and then I stopped again. So the smell of Burger King or fast food or a restaurant, when you are advertising for food, when you're cooking, when you have a business, like a fast food chain, one of their promotions to get people to draw them the law of attraction is the sweet savor of burnt flesh. I'll repeat. The sweet savor of burnt flesh. It draws carnivores to it.
All right, I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. I just came in kind of late. So.
Don't get off. I got barbecue for sale. Nikki, don't get off yet. Girl, you're talking about to bring them over to you now, girl.
Look here.
That's Nikki.
Yeah.
Y'all
nice
be on the motherfucking phone, y'all. Come on, y'all. We better ask her some questions. God damn it, y'all. Nikki on the motherfucking phone, y'all. Nikki Love is on the motherfucking phone. Come on, y'all. Don't let her get off, y'all. Y'all motherfuckers barely get her on this motherfucker. Come on, y'all. Act like we know.
I just hope I answered well. I fulfilled what you. I hope it was helpful. I mean, basically, just stop fucking eating. Like eat.
Well, I mean, let me interject. Let me interject because what it is, I mean, the information that you're giving is it goes like this. Nothing new is old. Nothing old is new, or nothing new is old, or however it goes. But what we got to understand is that it's happening naturally, and this is what I was saying. And you're giving the breakdown of it, which is kind of everybody's working at their own vibration right now. So you're giving a breakdown of it, but it's happening naturally. Now it's being done by nature itself. So people are honestly becoming more sensitive. That was what the divine feminine energy represented of bringing back the balance. So you're going to have the masculine energy that is going to be more sensitive. And humankind is going to become more sensitive to what is being done to these animals. So I heard exactly what you were saying, but at the end of the day, what's happening now, we're being forced to. It's natural. Your body is changing. Everything on this planet, as the ancient one says, as above, so below, is going through a transformation. So everything is evolving, okay? Everything is evolving, so it's happening. People are not want to eat meat no more. When I smell meat, it makes me sick. It makes me sick. You can smell the flesh, you know what I mean? And the truth of the matter is, because humanity wasn't paying attention, humankind is not paying attention, now what the higher beings and the ancient ancestors and the ancestors are saying is they're saying, we're going to make you do it. It's going to happen now. You're going to be forced to do it. Because if you watch all the animals are getting along. When did you see a tiger and a monkey getting along? Everything is changing, so it's happening naturally. I mean, I hear what you're saying, my brother, but watch. Because sometimes words fall on deaf ears, but people were not listening in the past. And now they're being forced to. It's happening. All the body parts, all the nose, the ears, the eyes, the senses, everything is working with one another. And now they're being able to, recognize it for what it is. I don't want to eat that cow no more. I feel sorry for the cow. I don't want to eat that cat no more. I don't want to eat that pig no more. He deserves to live just like I did. I was outside the other day where I'm at right now, and I'm looking at them cutting down the trees, and I'm getting mad. I'm getting angry, right? So I'm calling on the ancestors, and I'm looking outside, and I'm saying, make the goddamn truck break down. I said, make that shit break down. They want to cut the damn trees, let the tree fall on his ass, because what I felt is I felt the spirit and the energy of the trees that was around it that were crying as they were chopping down these beautiful trees. Woo! So what's happening is, right now, it's very, very important for us to pay attention. And all that's going on, not to say that we still don't have to put in our physical and spiritual work. We also got to understand that they're putting in the work too. Physically, you understand, we see a lot going on. But spiritually, they're about to get their asses whipped. Ancestors have risen from up under the Atlantic Ocean and above from the cosmos. So real talk, y'all better pay attention. Pay attention. The best thing to do right now is embrace yourself, intertwine yourself with nature. Love the tree. Talk to the spirit of the water, the spirit of the fire, the spirit of the wind. Talk, embrace yourself. You know what I say all the time is when you walk outside, you walk into yourself. So embrace the very thing that you're a part of, but understand this. Understand this. As everything you're a part of goes through a transformation, you too shall go through one. So people are feeling it now. People don't want to eat me no more. They don't want to eat it. They be like, hell with that shit. I feel sorry for the goddamn cow. I feel sorry. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So
go ahead, Shiva.
All of this is taking place right now, but I just wanted to come in and I've heard about it. I haven't had a chance to come on. I thought I was going to hear my cousin running his mouth. He has to be Jewish.
You're doing your cousin. I got to ask you some questions, though. What do you think about what's going on? Because you're right out there and you see everything. And I'm right here in front of Blue Pill's house right now. He on the radio, so I can't have him on his radio with you while he on his own fucking radio. But best believe he listens to your ass right now. But what do you think about the Nipsey Hussle, the Dr. Sabies, and the events that are going on right now? Let's talk a little bit about it.
We talked about it on the show yesterday. I'm going to tell you like this. First of all, that brother was one of the great guys, okay? Now, let me take y'all from the spiritual first. We're going to talk about the spiritual first because what you all didn't recognize is that he was one of the Anunnaki. This is what Spirit told me. This is what I know, okay? So when you look at Nipsey Hussle and you go back and look at the tablets and the walls of the Sumerian Anunnaki, you'll see that one of them was Nipsey Hussle. Now, let me say this. Spiritually, he had to go because he's being called. He's being called for a greater war. We're going through a spiritual, physical warfare right now, but he has been called for a greater war. Now, in the physical world, they'll say he was sacrificed. They'll say it had something to do with Dr. Sebi. I spiritually did not see that it had anything to do with Dr. Sebi. Everybody's going to form
That's right, y'all. It didn't have shit to do with fucking Dr. Sebi's. That's right.
No, it didn't have nothing to do with Dr. Sebi or the documentary, because if you all look at when he was talking about it, he was saying that he was going to cover what had happened in the 80s. If you all, for anybody in New York, you know I was in New York in the 80s when that happened. But that wasn't bad enough to take him out of here. So logically thinking, it had nothing to do with Dr. Sebi. Now, then you got the ones online.
Well, y'all fucking better listen. I don't want to hear no more motherfucking shit tomorrow after Nikki Love motherfucking break this shit down. No more motherfucking put Dr. Sabies and this motherfucking shit that happened on the West Coast between some gang niggas that's trying to come together. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Exactly.
Keep Blue Pill, Mama Pill, Red Pill, KT the Art Degree, all them niggas out of your shit. Niggas.
But see, the thing about it, though, is what's crazy is because people that are spiritual, as I like to say, would see. Look into your spiritual eye and you'll see what had to happen. Now you have the ones that are breaking down the numbers, the numerology. 33, he was born at March 31st, after that, nobody, the Illuminati. Ain't no goddamn Illuminati. We the illuminated ones. Ain't no goddamn Illuminati. Let me say it again. We are the illuminated ones. And when we recognize that we're the illuminated ones, then we'll understand that the Illuminati don't exist in our world. But then you have the government. Then you have the government. The government. Now, you know the government. You know we are in a physical, spiritual warfare. You all know that ain't nothing new under the sun. You know that ain't nothing changed, that they're going to do what they do. But you also do know that because we're going through a major transformation, this transformation is calling these guys back. They calling them back because they got work to do. So as far as that goes, all the damn conspiracy theories and thoughts and perceptions that these people think they need to have, they need to shut it down. And they need to
shut
learn
that shit down, y'all.
Nikki
Love told you motherfuckers, get your facts right. Shut that shit down. This has been broken down esoterically and esoterically by Nikki Love, niggas. Break that shit down. Leave Dr. Savies out of this motherfucking shit. Blue pill, red pill, mama pill, KT, all these niggas in our degree. Leave them niggas out of y'all motherfucking shit, because I know y'all listening right now. So leave them out of your motherfucking shit. And that's on the red, that's on the blue, nigga. It's Pyro with me too, nigga. It's Cuz with me too, nigga. It's ATUN-RE and ATUN-RE with me, nigga. We all in this same motherfucking game, you dig? Check.
Yeah. And but see, the truth of the matter, you said something so prevalent that the game's coming together. And see, again, it's coming back to what the brother was talking about first and what I was saying. It is time for us to unify. So what's happening is they no longer have control of the very thing that they're a part of, which is nature. So as we do not understand that what's happening is it's in their blood to be transforming and vibrating on a higher frequency. So these young men that are in these games right now, these young men are waking up due to the transformation and the DNA reactivation. They got shit to do with the government. The government's mad because they can't stop it. And they can't stop nothing that they're very part of, which is nature and the major transformation that we're going through. It is what it is. They're going to try, and that's what they try to do.
They arms too short, baby.
Yeah. And they ain't seen nothing yet. They ain't seen nothing yet. Mark my words when I tell y'all, they ain't seen nothing yet. Like I said, the ancient ones, the higher beings, and I call them higher beings for those who think I'm crazy. You can say what the hell you want. I don't give a goddamn. You can kiss my black ass, because at the end of the day, these higher beings are here. They're running around the earth right now. They're watching. And many will say, well, how come they ain't making moves yet? Because they know exactly what they're doing. So at the end of the day, they know their time is up. They have no more control. And if they don't have control, they're going to try to do everything in their power to try to get the last little bit hit in. You understand what I'm saying? Because they know. Just like they're trying to block the sun. You ain't blocking shit. Ross said, kiss my ass, I'm going to burn even more.
Let's talk about it.
You see? So, I mean, we have to really look at what is taking place. What's taking place. And once we begin to ignore, can you bring this mic, please? Begin to ignore what pretty much is going on in the physical, we'll understand what's going on in the spiritual. And in the spiritual, asses is about to be whooped. Mark my words when I tell y'all. Watch. And another thing, don't get so attached to the flesh, because you know it's from birth to death and death to life. So with saying that, we're attached to the flesh. It wasn't meant. Your body's a part of nature. Everything has a cycle. So when you look at what's going on, don't cry. Attached to the flesh, yes, we love the brother. I love me some Nipsey Hussle, right? But let me tell y'all this. I already knew who he was. And I knew this last year when I did a show about him, and I told everybody that brother was spiritual. I told everybody that he was a god. I told him last year that if you don't believe me, go pull up the show on YouTube and you'll see the show I did on Nipsey Hussle. And I told everybody who he was.
Check it out.
Go on YouTube and look up the Nikki Love Show. You will see who Nipsey Hussle was, and I explained it to y'all last year. So as much as we want to get it caught up in the physical damn conspiracy theories, no. He had He had to go. It's like 2 weeks ago, we lost one of our family members. He was a god, too. He used to call himself Aquaman and Tip God. I knew he was a god. So when it all came down to it, yes, we were sad. We missed him, but he was another god. He was an Anunnaki god. Now go, look, y'all go marinate on that for a while. Any more questions? No more questions, y'all?
No, I don't have any questions. It's a pleasure meeting you, sister. My name's Anthony. Never heard you on the line before. It's my first time hearing you speak, so it's a pleasure hearing your perspective and your information you come with.
Anthony,
all right,
you always got the best questions, Anthony. Go ahead, ask the questions, Anthony.
What exactly? I mean, do you have any visions?
Man, this is Nikki Love. We can go 720. I don't give a fuck what you talk about. She gonna give you the inside, the outside, the tea, the coffee, what the fuck you drink, the wine, what you want, nigga. Ask the question.
Well, I was getting ready to, brother, but you jumped in and said so. You gotta let me.
Hey, boy, I'm trying to hear your motherfucking good ass questions. I want to hear you break it down. I want to hear your ass, Anthony. You got the best questions, Anthony.
Yeah, get ready to ask her,
Okay, ask the question. I'm sorry, Anthony. I'm sorry. I love you, Anthony. I'm sorry, nigga. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get your free haircut, free fade, and everything, nigga. Free mustache, beard, and everything, nigga. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey, I've heard a lot of explanations of what deja vu is. Could you give me your perspective of deja vu or what it is?
Honestly speaking, on the spiritual aspect of it, I think deja vu is pretty much a glitch in your brain. Like you get glimpses of different things in your life. I'm going to say, from my perspective, that's my theory. This is my theory that when we have deja vu, you're pretty much being shown ahead of time of what you're going to come into. So there's like a glitch in the brain. They say we only use 10%, but I really think we use 100% of our brain when they don't want to tell you how to use it. But at the end of the day, there's a glitch. It's a vision that you're pretty much giving. And that's my explanation of deja vu, because if you notice, you'll say, oh, I feel like I've been here before. But that's really your first, or I'd like to say your first eye, showing you what's getting ready to come, or different pictures or visions in your mind of what you're going to run into. So it's like a glitch, you know what I mean?
Yes, it happens to me often.
What's happening because the vibrational energy has changed, and we are vibrating on a little bit of a higher frequency now. It's getting more and more prevalent, because I have noticed that with me. Like more and more deja vu is happening. As well as I can see as an African indigenous traditional healer, I can see this is what I do, and I know I was born with using more strands of my DNA. But the point is, now because of the transformation and because of the cellular change, we're getting, it's sort of like we're merging with that world, with that energy, with that vibrational energy, or that frequency that we're on, and that's what I see.
Gotcha. But do you know anything about letters, like how certain letters in the alphabet came into existence?
Now, I'm not one to profess I know, because I don't know. And I would say, from spiritually seeing, I would say more of maybe coming from the actual symbols that we see, or the shapes that we see all around the earth and the universe and the planets, and you know what I mean? But I don't know. Enlighten me.
No, I was just asking, because that's one of the things ATUN-RE kind of was teaching us before. I heard him speak on it before. I never heard anybody else speak on the origin of how they came up with certain letters and numbers before with him. So I was just asking to see what your take was on it. That's all.
Well, ATUN-RE is great teachers, my cousin. We share the same blood, right? However, I'm going to give him, props, because he teaches his ass off, okay? But I can come from a spiritual standpoint of what I see spiritually, because this is what I do. And basically what my vision or what my spirit is saying is that it comes from the different shapes that you see. Now, as far as who put it into play, who brought it about, I couldn't tell you that, but I can tell you what I see spiritually. Which would make logical sense to me based off of that. Everything was symbolism based off of ancient Egypt.
Woo!
Okay. You deal with birth dates? Do you like,
I don't deal with...
you know, I mean, go ahead.
But I don't get into are you talking about astrology?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know. I would say numerology, maybe.
Yeah, I don't get too much into the numerology. I really don't. I try to stick with what I know my journey and my gift is, which is being an African indigenous traditional healer, as well as the ATUN-RE, my family from my father's side. My mother's side is from Africa, okay? So ATUN-RE comes to my father's side. But, however, I like to stick with the traditional healing and really any answers that I get now, it comes from spirit speaking to me, whether it's the ancient ancestors, whether it's the cosmic beings, whether it's the ancestors that we just lost recently 400 years ago. That's a lot of the knowledge that I get from them.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you sound just like Wakia. You sound like you sound like Auntie Wakia. You sound just like Umi. You sound like Umi.
Umi's my heart, and at the end of the day, Umi's also taught me some things too. So that's my heart.
Like her.
Well, probably because we're family. That's my, we're related because her mother, which I was told that I look exactly like, which Umi's mother is my grandfather's sister. But yes, Umi is my heart. I call her my aunt because she's older and I give her respect because she's an elder to me. But yeah, everybody says that we carry the same type of vibrational energy that I'm
y'all
speaking.
Y'all sound just like y'all vibrate just alike.
Yeah, she probably rubbed off on me more though. You know what I mean? Because we were together a lot. Yeah.
You sound just like her.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's my heart. That's my other mother. You know. Okay, well, y'all been on here since 10 o'clock.
Hold up. I got some more questions.
Go ahead.
All right. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you for coming online with us tonight. So, all right. What do you think about the ATUN-RE case? I mean, the ATUN-RE. What do you think about Pops, the Baba Yanun case? And how can we help?
I was just about to ask that.
What do I think
ain't
about?
That crazy? Yes, because you always think about it.
You know, it's funny because I have a great respect for him. How can we help him? One of the things we first and foremost must do, we must continue to share the info or the outformation, okay, as he was saying. But I think more of us need to come back into our indigenous ways because I think if we did more indigenously, then we would be able to help him a lot more. Which means rituals. We've been doing rituals from the beginning of time, whether you call it voodoo, or whatever you want to call it. And I think that we must understand that at the end of the day, we are the people and the caretakers of this earth. So we have the power, or we've had the power, if we just come back to using the indigenous ways to help many of our people, including Pop. And we're not utilizing it. We have to. And I'm going to tell you why I say this. I say this because I don't work for anybody. And me and my husband, we do a lot of spiritual work, a lot of rituals for the community. I got initiates all over the United States. Let me tell you something. When that woman comes with children and needs to get a job, I'm able to use my gift and my powers to help her get a job. When that man loses his job, I'm able to say, okay, my brother, here, let me do this ritual for you. You're going to get a better job. You see what I'm saying? So I think what we have to do is we have to come back. I don't care. use nature, use all the elements, do whatever you have to do. Let spirit talk to you and construct a ritual. Because if all of us come back to the indigenous ways and being the original caretakers of this earth, then we can move some things. But see, too many of us are stuck down here in this paradigm where, we focus on other shit instead of what we're supposed to be focusing on. Not realizing that we are the original caretakers of that, and we are the sun children. And when we start doing that, utilize the very thing that we are a part of, then we can move some things. We can make some real magic. So we can take care of Pop.
So Nikki, what you're really talking about is business. Could you break, because you broke down what everything OSOICE stand for is bringing people in and giving them opportunity. So could you break that down to us, slow it down a little bit, because you said so much shit within 3 fucking sentences. You just gave 3 different answers in 3 different fucking sentences.
Look, it goes like this. If I take everybody that's on this line, and I take you and I teach you how to build a spirit of bowl from mud, right? Woo. And I say, okay, I'm gonna build this spirit of bowl. I'm gonna blow a breath of air into it, right? So this spirit of bowl is gonna be our warrior. It's gonna be our warrior. We're gonna make the spirit of bowl powerful. So each day, each one of you call on the spirit of the bowl, and you give the spirit of bowl an offering of water because that's what it requires. So when I ask the spirit of bowl, he wants water, but I need you to go and I need you to fight this over here for me because at the end of the day, physically I can't fight it, but spiritually I know you can shut it down. And if all of us continue to do that, we actually manifest this being into existence because this is who we are, right? So now we created the spirit of bowl. We're just giving you a physical form of it because some people can't fathom without seeing the physical. So I'm giving you a spiritual form of it. So now
stop right quick, Nikki. Stop. Would you tie that in how you bring in the spiritual from the 4th realm to the 4th density into a business? Could you tell them, could you break down each concept on how you bring in nothing into something and break down each level and tie it into business? Because this is revenue night, and we need to learn how to, get in tune with, what the deal is.
One of the things is when you recognize that you're connected to all of densities, you're talking about the 4th density, you're connected, then you could do anything you want to do with business. I mean, and I'm not being funny. I do rituals all the time with business. If I want my business to grow, I do a ritual. Whether I call or stand outside on the earth, I stand up and look at Rod and talk to Rod, look here, I need this to happen, and then 2 days later it manifests itself into existence, you all need to come back to nature. And if you want something to work for you, okay, now let's talk about business. What is business? What type of business? Because, see, man has gotten us so brainwashed and programmed that we do not know how to function without man. If a tsunami comes right now and decides to take wherever you're at underwater, who are you going to resort to go start over again? You're going to go right back to nature, right? So what man has brainwashed you to believe is that you need to have all this money, you need to have all these things. Now, that's not to say that we don't require money to live in this United States of America, or United Snakes of America, okay? So
you got money, girl. You got money.
You think I got money? You think I got money? What is money? Money is what? Energy, currency.
I'm saying, you got money, yo.
I probably don't have no more money than you have.
No, but you got the science of making money. You have it down to a motherfucking science, the reduplicatable and the motherfucking internet. You are a master on the fucking. Nobody knew about ATUN-RE until your motherfucking ass put him in the 4th dimension, and now everybody's able to gravitate to him because of your motherfucking ass.
Well, but you all don't know about ATUN-RE. ATUN-RE came to me and gave me some energy, gave me some white powder gold. Pure white powder gold.
No, he didn't. Give me some.
And ATUN-RE put me on the 4th density, okay? That's what y'all know about him. So, we're saying that he was responsible for allowing me to get to the 4th density. And then when I got to the 4th density, I was responsible for putting him out there.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Love you, Nikki. Nikki, love.
I love y'all.
Thank you for that, sister. Thank you for that.
Y'all can say thank you too. Y'all know where y'all got our two-way from. Y'all can see. Y'all see the 24 elders on the goddamn YouTube video. Y'all know put that shit out, Nikki love.
Mm-hmm.
Brody, hey, my fault, Brody. I hear you, Brody. I know you're on the phone, nigga. I love you too, nigga.
Anyway, it was a pleasure meeting my brothers, talking to y'all. And about 12 o'clock, I got to go. I got a reading to do for somebody.
We love you, Nikki.
Love y'all too. And y'all have a good night.
We love you. Y'all know who, wait. I want to tell them something, Nikki, before you go. Hey, do y'all know who be asking about ATUN-RE, but I can't find it? You know where I go? I go ask fucking Nikki. I be like, hey, Nick, you see ATUN-RE? Don't I, Nick?
Yeah.
Don't I be doing that? Tell them niggas.
Yeah.
When I can't find ATUN-RE, where I go?
Straight to me.
You niggas didn't know. But I told you niggas.
But then, I got the ones who can ask you what you asking about it for.
Because I'm concerned. I'm concerned.
You know what? You know who you sound like? You sound like Bodie.
I wish.
Huh?
I wish I sound like that nigga. I wish I sound like him.
Well, anyway.
I love you, Nikki.
I haven't heard from ATUN-RE for a while, so I am kind of concerned about what I dreamed about him the other night. So my dreams are not usually prophetic, but I still need to talk. I need to hear my cousin's voice once in a while. But anyway.
That's right.
Anybody?
Our family. I got Nikki with me.
You real bubbly tonight, my brother.
No, I'm on fire, Nikki. Nikki, I did not expect to pick up the fucking phone and you here. Surprise me.
Well, when I know my brother, I would love to join y'all again sometime. But I got to get out of here. I got to do a reading at 12 o'clock. So we love y'all, family, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay?
Get your money, girl. Get your coins, girl.
That's right.
I love you, Nick.
All right. I love y'all too.
Thank you.
Night.
Thank you, Nick.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right. Talk to you later. Peace. Wadu. Hey, sorry, fellas. I apologize, man. You know, I'd be a fan when she come around.
Is Young Elder still on the line, or did he go ahead?
Young Elder, please be in the house.
Yeah. See, that keeps happening. Shit keeps happening to him every time. Well, if
And go in,
off the line.
No, and who is that? Tree or Ant? Man, y'all niggas better go in, Tree, please. Who is that, Dion?
Nah, this is Anthony. I can't do it tonight, man. I can't do it.
How was your day today, Anthony? How was your day?
It was pretty relaxed. Sorry.
That's good, man.
Sorry. How about yourself?
All right. Now, how your family? How everybody doing?
They doing good.
That's good, boy. I seen your picture, boy. Your mustache look real sharp, boy. You're in there real sharp, boy. You're tidy whitey, boy. I see you, boy. I see you, boy. You're something like a Billy D, boy. You're something like a Godfather Billy D.
You something else, man.
Hey, boy, I'm watching you, boy. I'm watching you. I got my magnifying glass on you, boy. Hey,
Billy
boy.
D's waves just go the other way.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
His
It don't matter which way
way
you go.
thicker.
It don't matter which
his
way
mustache
you
is way
go.
thicker than mine.
It matters which way the babes go. Which way the babes. The waves is for the babes. And the curls is for the girls.
I ain't got but one babe.
Hey, that's all right. Yeah, you found the best one. Everybody else got problems because you took everybody off the market. That one fucked up the whole economy out here.
Yeah, man. She definitely took me off.
And you can't be mad. You can't be mad, nigga. She took your ass off the market too, nigga. I can't find your ass in no grocery store. I sent 10 of my best girls down there to go shopping. And guess what? They couldn't find your meat, my nigga. They couldn't find your meat.
That's right.
Hey, you motherfucking sweet. Hey, sweet meat is off the market. Sweet meat is off the market. on both sides of the aisle. And man, congratulations on you and your family, bro. Congratulations, my nigga. I just had a fight with my old lady. Right? She invited her family down. I got them listening to the young elder. Right? I started a motherfucking fight. The young elder had everybody in the room fighting. Can't nobody get it right. Boy.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, that young elder, y'all listen to that young elder, man.
Yeah, I'll be listening to him, you know. Let's say, you know, I'm one of his students, too. So I'll be trying to listen to these classes. Like, I'll be real eager to get these classes in. And, you know, I don't know if he's going to show up on Wednesday or not. Because every time he get to try to teach a class.
Nigga, you know if he going to show up. If that nigga don't show up, you there. And then that's the same motherfucking teaching spirit going to come. Nigga, you going to channel the same. Nigga, your ass young elder too, nigga. You a young elder too. You a student of the young elder. So if he don't show up, your ass going to show up. And we don't get taught, nigga. We don't get taught on Wednesday nights, nigga.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't got no problem with talking to y'all.
I know that's right. You ready?
I got a different schedule.
I got to ask you a question, my nigga. I got to ask you a question.
I'm ready.
All right. So how is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to go behind a young elder and teach us about the 720. How do you feel? Because I be listening to you, and you don't sound nervous. You don't sound scared. You don't sound. It's like, goddamn, nigga.
I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say, my bro.
Nigga, how do you do it, nigga? How do you do it, nigga? How is you doing it? How do you tap in? How do you tap into so much of this information? How do you tap into so much of this information, bro?
Well, see, you know, the thing with me is I'm still wondering what it is as well. I'm not even lying to you. I've been asking. I told ATUN-RE, I said the thing that I crave a lot, and I shouldn't be probably craving is who am I? That's what I want to know. And
come on, bro, stop playing, nigga. You God, nigga. Nigga, you God, nigga. Stop playing, nigga. You know you God, nigga.
I'm talking about, you know what I mean, man. Like that total recall, bro.
I know.
I'm just not. Like, it gets a little discouraging sometimes trying to figure that shit out. Like, dang, man. Like, that's a task in itself.
Hey, but let me ask you a question on that. Once you said that, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Can I ask you a question, Anthony?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Hey, I want to ask you this question. On the road to find out who you are, how do you know it is who you are when you learning who you are? How do you know? What is it called? Because Doc told us what it was. What is it?
I mean, shoot, I don't even know if I understand the question, man.
All right, it's confirmation. It's confirmation. I mean, Doc asked me, he said, why you come to me? I said, shit, me? I need to know what the fuck I'm thinking is right. Because I'm coming for right knowledge, right wisdom, and right understanding. So I needed confirmation. So when Nikki come around, and you come around, and Tay come around, and Kansu, the general, come around, I get confirmation. When Tree talk, when Dion talk, when, you know what I'm saying, all the brothers talk, I get confirmation like I was getting from Doc or ATUN-RE when they talk. So I know I'm still on the right path because I'm trying to stay on the, you know, straight and narrow. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. And I know
so,
the Grandmaster teacher helped me out a great deal. That's pretty much.
Wait. Let me ask you a question. What was your first point of confirmation? What let you know they fucking home? What was your home base? How did you know it was your home base? Why was it your home base? And how was it your home base?
My father's a pastor, so Christianity was the thing that they brought me up in. And my grandmother was an evangelist with with clairvoyance type ability where she could see fourth dimensional spirits and entities. So she would just say, I see ghosts, or I see spirits and things like that. That's how she was saying.
No, nigga, dead people. I see dead people. I see dead people.
Yeah, she was born with a collapsed placenta, so she had a veil over her face when she was born, so they say that's where they get that little gift from. That's a little superstition.
Is that real, bro? Is that just black superstition? Old folks, old wives. How did it say it? Old wives' tales.
Yeah. I don't think it's a lie. I just think they have a way. I think our elders had a way of explaining things.
What is the science behind it? Tell me the science behind that shit. Break it down to us. Well, what the fucking science is that? You want it with that triple darkness? Break down that triple darkness.
You talking about
the 3 times 3 equals 9. The 9.
See, I don't know, 9 wasn't the number of completion, man. You got me off. I got a sleepy mind right now, bro. So
hey, nigga, I'm on your motherfucking. I'm tap dancing on your motherfucking eyelids, your motherfucking forehead, and your back of your neck, nigga. 'Cause I love you. I'm gonna keep you woke. If nobody else talks to you, keep you woke, nigga. We gonna keep it in the road. We gonna hold it in the road.
Yeah.
I know you at work. I know you got 9 different things going. You're a 9 mind.
Yeah.
I can't do what you do, but I'm trying though, and I'm studying your ass like a motherfucker. Hey, did you hear the nigga on RZA Islam? That's my nigga. Hey, shout out to RZA Islam. That nigga said study the ants.
Yeah, he I like how he really crushed young Pharaoh. Man,
study the ant, how he crushed young Pharaoh. Well, excuse me, young Pharaoh Allah. No, you gotta say young Pharaoh Allah.
Yeah, but he dropped it. He dropped the Allah part I know, but
listen to it. How RZA Islam coming to destroy young Pharaoh Allah. You niggas done started something with that 360 questions to ask a Hebrew Israelite, a Muslim, a Christian, and all them niggas. They turning on each other. You niggas don't see it right in front of your face. They turning on each other. We got Pharaoh Allah going against RZA Islam. And guess who the winner is? Nuwa, also white, nigga. Ha. Ha.
Hey, however you want to look at that. I be looking at them brothers like they shouldn't be. I'd be glad somebody checking young Pharaoh, though, because if I could get a hold of him, I'd definitely.
Hey, nigga, you better get a hold of him, because young Pharaoh going to be also white.
I'll put a video out years ago warning people about it.
We from the Midwest, nigga. Everybody got a flip. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Everybody got a flip in the conscious community. Y'all all got to be OSOICE, nigga. We giving you niggas 48 hours and 72 hours. I'm from Chicago. I'm not going to be as nice as the rest of these fucking niggas.
Hey,
nigga, I'm from Chicago.
We all from planet Earth at the end of the day.
Yeah, nigga, but Chicago run the motherfucking world. Ain't none of y'all niggas bigger than growth and development. Ain't none of y'all niggas bigger than the 7-4 mob. Niggas, ain't none of y'all bigger than growth and development.
Hey,
so I'm stepping in. Jay Prince can't say shit when I talk. Jay Prince can't say shit when I talk.
Preaching to the choir.
Yeah, nigga.
Stuff, right?
I'm from Chicago. Yeah, Larry Hoover, 7-4, growth and development. Yeah, nigga, locked up right next to Malachi York, nigga. Right, nigga. Right. The facts. So, we gonna bring this order to motherfucking completion. If you down with Jay Prince, nigga, you better be down with also motherfucking night.
What we talking about anymore? What are we talking about?
Because I'm gangbanging. Yeah, nigga, I'm gangbanging. I'm bringing everybody. I'm bringing Nikki Love. I'm bringing Simon Tier. I'm bringing all the niggas that everybody love to hate. I'm bringing blue pill, red pill. Man, hey, nigga, I'm on one. I'm on one. And don't nobody like it.
I'm trying to figure out.
I'm on one. Everybody gonna be also white. Nigga, everybody gotta be also white, or we gonna go upside your motherfucking head, nigga. We gonna be dancing on your eyelids, on your head, on your motherfucking neck, and your back. My back and my neck, nigga. Also white till the world blow up, nigga. Larry Hoover is also white, nigga. So everybody on the line, get your motherfucking ass in line, nigga. Jay Prince also white. All y'all niggas, stand in line, nigga. Yeah, it's me. It's Soldier. Get all the motherfucking troops in line. Fuck it, y'all. Everybody got to come in the door, man. Fuck it. OSOICE is open to the public. If you got some talents, you got some skills, you got something about your motherfucking self, and you trying to find the real Messiah, come to motherfucking OSOICE. We'll give you a motherfucking job. We'll help you start your motherfucking business. Yeah. And we'll lift your motherfucking spirit and your soul. Facts. Now what? And we gang banging. You follow? I'm taking souls. I'm stealing souls from the devil, nigga. Yeah. That's right. OSOICE stealing souls right out of the devil's motherfucking clutches. Yeah, that's right. Come to OSOICE, nigga. We'll make your fucking dreams come true. Yeah. This is Soldier, so you niggas don't get it fucking twisted. This is Soldier. Come to OSOICE. We got a place for you at home, nigga. All you real niggas, come on home, nigga. Ain't nowhere out here for you niggas. Ain't nobody teaching like we teaching. Nigga, you gotta come home. We the last ones left. Hey, man, shout out to motherfucking Nipsey Hussle, man. Shout out to a real motherfucking G. A real motherfucking nigga on the motherfucking West Coast. Shout out to that nigga, man. He took all the Bloods, all the Crips, and brought us together, bruh. All the 7-4 Hoover Crips. All the motherfucking everybody, bruh, around the world. That nigga from Africa. That nigga from Ethiopia. That nigga from goddamn Sudan, Nubia. That nigga is a fucking Nuwapian. And ain't nobody fucking saying it. That nigga's a fucking Nuwapian. Y'all respect that nigga. Y'all gonna put some fucking respect on that nigga name. Yeah, that's right. And he down with OSOICE. That's right. Y'all niggas didn't know. Nipsey Hussle was down with Nuwapu, Dr. York, Bobby Anoon, and ATUN-RE, and also motherfucking Ice. Huh. Let the world hear that shit. Ain't nobody else gonna say it. That nigga was a Nuwapian, and you never heard it on no stations. That nigga loved Dr. Malachi York. That nigga loved Dr. Sabies. That nigga loved Blue Pill. That nigga loved Mama Pill. And everybody I just said he loved his motherfucking OSOICE, and you motherfuckers didn't know. But that's all right. That's our motherfucking right. A lot of niggas is OSOICE, y'all don't even motherfucking know yet. So don't think we some little ass shit. Nigga, we 6 degrees knowing for the motherfucking shit you know. And you don't know everything, so we ain't trying to know everything. We need you, nigga. We need your ass. Come on in. Come to OSOICE, nigga. Shout out to Tank, man. Shout out to motherfucker ATUN-RE. Happy birthday again. You dig? All this is possible by ATUN-RE. ATUN-RE, Tank, also fucking Ice. Motherfuckers gonna learn this shit today. The mother niggas gonna learn today. Come to Tank. Become a motherfucking Tank. All you niggas is becoming tanks and don't even know it. Built like a tank, yeah, hard to hit. Ice Cube and Eazy-E running this shit. Yeah, Ice Cube, you here? We OSOICE, nigga. Come on in. We can play a 3-on-3 any day, nigga. 3 times 3 equals 9, nigga. Come on, we know where you from. The 3-on-3. Let's talk about it. 3 times 3 equals what, fellas? 9 to the 9th power 9 is who, fellas? Let's talk about it. What is 9 to the 9th power 9, baby? Let's talk about it. Who was there on September the, you ready? September the 9th. 19 what? 99. We're going to take it back. Because this shit is all lining up. And you niggas think this shit just started. Goddamn. Hey, man, we're going to keep this shit rolling, man. That nigga Tank, OSOICE, ATUN-RE, motherfucking partner Baby ATUN-RE. Let me say it right. ATUN-RE. Man, let's get it in. Fuck this shit. ATUN-RE. Let's get it in. Free Dr. Malachi Z. York. I say that shit. I say that shit every day. I dream that shit. Pop's coming home, y'all. ATUN-RE. We need you, baby. Help us bring Pops home. We can't do it without you.